viewers, we have some big breaking news coming in at this point in time, and this is the latest as far as the Karur tragedy is concerned that claimed 41 lives. The latest is Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has reached Karur, where she will be meeting victims of the rally, the stampede that took place during Vijay's rally. Since yesterday, politicians cutting across party lines have made a beeline for Karur, where 41 people lost their lives in TVK Chief Vijay's rally. Yesterday, Chief Minister Stalin and his son and Deputy Chief Minister Udayanithi Stalin was there. BJP's Nagendran was there, Annamalai, Tamilisai Soundarajan, AIADMK's Edapadi Palniswamy and rebel leader OPS were among top netas, in fact, who have visited the victims so far. Remember, there is a one-member judicial commission led by retired Madras High Court Judge Aruna Jagdishan has also, in fact, started the probe in this case. Let me straight away go across to my colleague Dharini, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Dharini, so we are getting visuals of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who has also come to Karur. She will be meeting the victims of this tragedy.
Well, definitely. Yesterday, Tamil Nadu BJP Chief Nainar Nagendran, former Tamil Nadu BJP Chief K. Annamalai and Tamilisai Soundarajan, all of them, they visited the Karur Government Hospital and they met with the king of the deceased. And today, the Finance Minister herself has come to Karur. She is meeting the families of the deceased in the Karur Government Hospital and also in their residences, is what we're given to understand. She'll be going to their residences and she'll be meeting the families of the deceased, and she'll also be meeting the people who have got injured in this particular stampede, Karur Stampede. So definitely a very major development coming in from Karur district of Tamil Nadu. Nirmala Sitharaman is the first political leader to come from Delhi, to come to Karur from Delhi, because so far all the political leaders from the state, they've been continuously visiting Karur, but Nirmala Sitharaman has become the first national political leader to visit Karur from Delhi. She has travelled all the way from Delhi to Karur to meet the victims of this particular Karur Stampede. We saw how Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended his deepest condolences to the victims of this particular tragedy. The PM told that this incident is paining him, and that he's also announced a compensation, a monetary compensation for those who lost their lives, for the families of those who lost their lives, and also for the injured. And Home Minister Amit Shah, he got in touch with both Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and Governor R.N. Ravi over phone, and he took stock of the situation. In fact, he's been taking continuous stock of the situation. He's been constantly in touch with the governor and also the chief minister here to understand what is the gravity of the situation and to understand the repercussions of this stampede that happened the day before yesterday night. So now, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is in Karur, and it is definitely sending out a very bigger message that the BJP wants to make sure that all their leaders, they are in the ground and that they are expressing their deepest sorrow for what happened in Karur day before yesterday night. They want to make sure that the presence of their leaders is felt in the ground. That is why a series of BJP leaders, including the Finance Minister herself, they are flying down from different parts of the country to Karur to make sure that they are standing with the victims in the toughest times.
Well, absolutely. It's an important message there that's coming in from the centre as well. Like you correctly mentioned, Dharini, from the centre side, of course, from New Delhi, Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, is the first leader to visit Tamil Nadu, to visit Karur, and those are the live visuals, viewers, that we are getting for you. Now she has arrived at the hospital where some of the victims of this stampede are getting treatment. Clearly, it's a very, very difficult situation for the families as well, because among those 41 people who lost their lives, there were several children, there were women as well who had come to see actor turned Neta Vijay at his rally in Karur. And now what we are getting to know is that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be meeting, in fact, the family members of those who lost their lives, and also will be interacting with those who are fighting for their life in the hospital. Remember, there are several people who are injured as well and getting treatment in various hospitals across Karur, where medical professionals from nearby districts, in fact, were also also sent, to give all possible support to the teams here in Karur. Dharini, stay on with us. Let me now go across to my colleague Pratibha as well, who is live with us from Karur at this point in time. Pratibha, we're getting live visuals of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who currently is at the hospital. Over to you.
Yes, Sina, the Union Finance Minister is in Karur, and even yesterday we saw political leaders arriving in the state. The centre also giving an assurance that yes, we are with you. The Prime Minister, the Home Minister were also among the first people to tweet, take to social media to say and express their condolences to the family members. And the Chief Minister also arriving here at 3 a.m. last night. He was here with the family members at the hospital as well. Now this unfortunate incident coming ahead of the assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. There are several months to go today, and for the days to come, for the years to come, for the family members, for those who have lost their loved ones at the stampede, it's going to be a very, very tough time. And like we've been mentioning, as the politics from it weans out, it is the family members who will have to live with the tragedy of losing their loved ones. A 2-year-old victim, some of the breadwinners who have lost their lives. There are many others who are battling for their lives in the hospital as well. Politically, it as well is going to be very, very significant how it plays out from here. On one hand, what is the response of Vijay going to be? Initially as well, it was seen as him fleeing from here or leaving from here when tragedy struck. This was his first political test as well, for a person who says that he's here to serve the people, that he's not just an actor, he wants to serve the people. This was a big test for him. The response of the DMK, whether they own up the responsibility or not, and for the other political parties as well, Hina.
Right. Pratibha as well as Dharini, requesting both of you to please stay on with us.